All right, this is the May 3rd meeting for the release team. We adhere to the Kubernetes code of conduct, so be nice to each other, raise your hands in Zoom, all that good stuff. And then add your name to the attendees list. I forgot to do that. And cool. So a couple of PSAs and then we can get on to the discussions. First PSA, awesome job. First release, 137 and 142 went out. So comms team, whoever's attending the office hours, please announce that in the office hours. So just add a line item with your name and make sure to announce that. The next scheduled release is May 30th. We'll see if something comes up before then, but that's the next schedule. And anything on the release? Well, I think we'll kind of talk about just a few things around the release, like the Zoom room stuff, and then trying to figure out who on the the release leads team want to potentially take ownership and leadership of the May 30th release. But other than that, awesome job. Real quick update on the Kube 127 support. We're still waiting on just the controller runtime. I think it sounds like mid-May before controller runtime and controller tools will get updated, and then we can pull that in. And then the quick update on the release tasks. Just a real quick overview, just so we do this every time. So there's not a whole lot to do outside of improvements until May 30th for the 143 release, and then what is that, the 138 release. So not a whole lot there yet. And I believe deprecated code was nothing to do right now. So that is done. Cool. Let's see. All right. Any other PSAs anybody has before we move on? All right. So first discussion topic, we did this first release. I think the previous release, we did it async through Slack. This time we did it through Zoom. How did everybody like that? Was that helpful? I know it was like 2.5 hours. It's a little bit long, but I got some good feedback that it was worthwhile. So I want to make sure that everybody liked that and we can try to do it again. Is there anything we should change? Any feedback? Thumbs up, 2 thumbs ups. Cool. So we'll do one for May 30th. And we'll do that probably not in the office hours Zoom, since we can't share an entire screen. I think that was kind of problematic. I think that would be the only feedback that I think Killian had. So we'll try to use another Zoom room for that. Any release leads? Forgot you again. You can do it again if you want. Does anybody want to take charge and do May 30th release?
I can try.
Sorry, you were very soft in my ears. What'd you say?
I can try. Like I
Yeah.
didn't had a release tasks in my previous term as well, so I would like to try this.
Okay. Oh. All right, cool. So we'll meet up previous to May 30th to discuss kind of how to get ready for it or whatever. Furkat probably has some good input, some good feedback, and then we can go from there. So I think that's what I'd like to do is, again, I think we talked last time, we're team members and no longer shadows, so I want to make sure everybody gets a hand at rolling the release. Cool. Let me. Christian, you've got the floor.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to ask for especially the CI team if there's interest in maybe having another hacking session, maybe tomorrow. My idea would be look into one issue we already have where I try to investigate, and I'm currently a bit stuck on it, but I also didn't have that much time the last week, so maybe I could share what I have done, how I had been able to reproduce it in CI. Not sure if it currently still is reproducible there, but let's see. But yeah, I could walk through that first, and then we could see what we find out at the artifacts which exist at the builds, maybe. Or identify next steps where to maybe take a look. Yeah.
Cool.
Then
I think, yes, Killian, sorry.
At just what time suits you tomorrow?
yeah, that would be my next question too.
I think the last time we did 12 UTC.
Sounds pretty good for me.
Yeah, fine for me too.
Which is an hour before. Oh, sorry. 3 hours before now, 3.5 hours before now.
Yeah,
Yep, works for me as well.
1.5. Yeah, so I think then we got everyone on board who had thumbs up in here today. I think that's enough. We just share it. I'm just gonna share it in the Slack again, so other could join who are interested. And yeah, sounds good.
And just use the release teams tag. That way can anybody join, I assume?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Awesome. Well, that was short and sweet. Is there anything anybody else wants to bring up before we disband? Cool. All right. Well, thanks everybody for a good first release. That was fun. I think we made some updates and some improvements, at least around the documentation. So that's pretty cool. So awesome. Thanks everyone, and see you later.
Thank you.